After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. This one is for all the marbles. It's the AFC champion, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the champions of the NFC, the Washington Commanders. One game remains to crown a champion. It's the AFC champion, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the champions of the NFC, play action now. It's Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
in motion comes Thomas.
At the 33-yard line.
2nd down, Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A gain of 14. But it's now
from the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He will find Thomas. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
now 4th down.
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds. Inside the 5-yard line.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll turn and hand this one off. Ooh! And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's Another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Jaguars.
They'll stay on the ground. Uh-oh. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
At the 13-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
1-yard line.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Greg Dulcich. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Avante Turpin on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
Quick throw here is complete. And they will finally run him down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Commanders, first down. 1st and 10.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Commanders first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Josh Hines Allen in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jags offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Watkins motioning over. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Headed left, buying time. The Commanders come up with it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Commanders' offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now, faking the give. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
At the 11-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And that's going to move them closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Jaguars offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
Down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They go play action for Lawrence. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
So we've played a quarter here in Super Bowl 61. It's the Commanders with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40 as we are ready to get back underway. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. One around, he brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Give on the ground, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are on top. It's 14 to 10. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Jaguars offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now a handoff running right. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
Watkins motioning over. Right back to him on first down. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Lawrence now on second down. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for third and 3. Throwing is Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. Up the middle they go. They'll bring this up to the 22. Jack Heiser in on the tackle.
At the 22-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for Commanders. First down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. Joseph Osai makes the tackle.
A gain of a
From
yard.
the 31, here's second down and 9. Throwing now from the gun. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain
2
of
first
14
downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Makes it third and 11.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Jaguars' 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Forced out left. He's going to keep it himself.
7-yard gain. And the Washington first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Gonna try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Jaguars offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd down, Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And the Jaguar 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the 1st down. Now here's Lawrence. That's taken. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Jaguars have it, and he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Commanders 10.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Good return as he takes it across the 30. The Commanders' offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
It's 3rd and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and... He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Jaguars have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand. down before the ball comes loose? And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. A throw right side taken in by Boyd. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the air one more time. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble. And down he goes. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. This has been some kind of march downfield now. And they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. He's got his man. Middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders are back within 4. It's 21-17.
Commanders 17.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Here's a short throw caught by Wiley. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. The Commanders' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Foye Aluakin with the play.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's second and 6.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
He'll drop to throw. To the left side in the hands of Bull. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Third down.
They'll throw here on third, and the pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Jags offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Lawrence going to keep this himself. And, they slipped him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Try again. It's second and 10.
20-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Jaguar first down. Back to throw. Lawrence. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. From the 34-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6.
It's a gain of
Good
6.
conversion on third down.
And the Jaguar first down.
Now here's Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 14.
They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Jacksonville. Spot the ball on the ground, gets on it, and keeps it for the offense.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead.
17.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's got his man. That's Boyd. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Now try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down. They need 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man. He's got Boyd. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll step up and run this. And nice work there. Going to a slide and gain about 7. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. They'll throw out of the gun. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Corey Krusty-Merritt, touchdown Washington. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point is good. And the Commanders will cut the deficit to 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. one is complete. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Throwing is Lawrence. That's caught by Watkins.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third.
Here's Lawrence. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
First down, Jaguars.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Lawrence now. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin.
Lawrence's pass complete to number 33. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
So, 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 61. We are back for the 4th from New Orleans after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now Lawrence, and on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a 1-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Commanders' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
He'll look to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
10 at the 37-yard
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Gonna go off tackle this time to the left. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Back at the 39-yard
They
line.
need one right now. 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. They go play action for Lawrence. He finds Thomas coming across the field. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 15. And the Jaguars first down.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Right back to Thomas. He's done it again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Jacksonville.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second and 3. From the shotgun, it's... Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it just past their 25.
And it's just the last thing you could afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin here on the ground. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Brian Thomas now and the Jaguars offense getting set for their next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Bishop on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Sam Williams
37.
Stop. Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead, and this is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A quick slant, caught by Boyd. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
We'll go with the draw play here on second down. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Christian Harris on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Jaguars offense ready to get back to work.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lines. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Back at the 22-yard line.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Commanders offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. To the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Back to the air one more time. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That pass taken in by McCory. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down.
2nd down.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Jaguars have it. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Jaguars. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Here's 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. That's into the hands of Turpin. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49.
He'll get up and spike it with a half-minute left to play in this one. Another try, 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The spike comes as we're down to 12 seconds remaining. He'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
3rd and long.
And the Jaguars have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Well, a fitting ending to a great NFL season, all culminating here in the Super Bowl. And, Greg, I think we can say the best team won the title.
And you think back to the season they had, Mike, where they earned everything on the field. There was ups and downs. There was adversity. And they were such a resilient group all season long. They were battle-tested coming into the playoffs. They put it all together tonight, and they can call themselves Super Bowl champions.